The man who built Steam. Yes, we're talking about the computer gaming platform. It
I thought you meant steampunk.
The platform that emptied your wallet every summer to spot an entire luxury super yacht company. But the real story, how a Harvard dropout went from coding windows to owning half the ocean, and why billionaires are suddenly collecting yacht companies like Pokemon cards. Stick around because the twist at the end explains how this could change the entire luxury industry, not just the gaming industry. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the SNEWS where we cover stupid news, powered by 2Ps Out the Pod with Johnny and Shay.
What's up, guys? Damn. So, homeboy done bought a yacht business, huh? He's going yachting.
Yep. I don't even know who this was, but this is a crazy story.
Yeah.
So, Gabe Newell, co founder of Valve and the Steam platform, dropped out of Harvard and joined Microsoft in the 1980s. He did help build early Windows, so he does have a computer background. He left MS with millions in stock and co founded Valve in 1996.
Hell yeah.
You know what that one was?
Yeah, Valve is the company that made Half-Life and Half-Life 2.
Oh, that's like a gaming company.
They from what I believe that they started as a game design company, but then next and later formed into being a storefront and stuff for what is it? Developers and people that kind of put their publishing and developers that put their games on and they sell it and stuff.
Oh, okay. So, their first hit was Half Life in 1998.
Yeah, see.
And then they had follow-up hits of Portal and then, Left 4 Unalive and Team Fortress.
Mhm.
And then in two
I sorry, I just know them for Half-Life. That's the only game I was a fan of at that moment.
yeah. In 2003, he launched Steam, the digital game download platform in an era of CDs, so he was kind of the first one to do that, and it was a computer-based PC gaming platform, the number 1, platform that existed, basically. I guess there wasn't
Uh,
really anything like
there
that.
wasn't see, that's the thing. It was think of it as the same thing, as, like, Netflix. Netflix was the very first pioneer at that moment in
Right.
time. Once you master the e-commerce side of it, then, you or the first frontier of it, then you can kinda hose it down. Because nowadays you have, Epic Games, Battle.net, now these other companies that are also AAA title, companies. Like Battle.net is the people that made is owned by Blizzard, and then also Rockstar started doing, like, their own version of it too, but it's already too late. It's almost the same thing what you're seeing now with, like, Hulu, HBO, they're all like, "Sure, you're coming out, that's great," but, you have Steam that, either you get your game on there, it's gonna be discounted really good at a sweet price, or you just go ahead and just, I don't know, try your luck and try to see when, Epic Games gonna ever put that on a discount, and if they do, it's it and then, again, it goes by, the algorithm. So, let's say, for example, Black Ops 7 comes out, right? Unless they get a large amount of people saying that they're gonna put it on a wish list, and then they gather that information, and then they're like, "Okay, we're just gonna do, like, a random sale on that." That's
Mhm.
the only way you would probably see that game being discounted. But even if it gets discounted, it's not gonna be discounted to your liking.
Right.
So, ergo, that's why you would go to Steam, because Steam a little bit more better.
So his, net worth is estimated at 9.5 billion with a B.
Damn. But I will say this, it's a digital copy. You don't own it like how we used to go back to, like, GameStop or,
Right.
Best Buy to go grab the game itself.
And he does still own a massive portion in Valve, which I guess is still going. It's a
Yeah,
privately held company.
yeah.
So the billionaire boat plot twist, guys. In August 2025, I guess he got bored with gaming, so he just said, "Hey, let's buy Oceanco." I guess that's how you say it. One of the world's top luxury yacht builders. Oceanco builds yachts for the global elite, including Bezos, which Katy Perry borrowed his yacht.
Yeah,
Check out
and
our other video on that.
which we talked about.
So he positioned himself not as a money guy, but a hands on visionary. In November 2025, just a few months later, he took delivery of the Leviathan, an 111-meter, 500 million super yacht Features include a submarine garage, a medical clinic, a gaming room with 15 high end PCs, and crew quarters nicer than most people's apartments.
Damn.
And
That
I think
just
it said on the online it can fit like 50 people on there.
that's like the well, we're gonna check out a website, but that's like the most I've ever seen. And they're called staterooms.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Well, this
I
one said 20 guests and 30 crew members, so
Yeah,
like 50
but
total.
they're called stateroom. I didn't know that. And a stateroom is a large room in a palace or public building for use of formal occasions. Or and how they use it in the sea, it's a captain's or superior officer's room on a ship, which in my opinion is kind of crazy.
Yeah, in the Navy, the officers' rooms were called that, staterooms,
Yeah, I didn't even know that,
and the
but
ships. Yeah.
I learned a little something.
Mhm. Well, do you wanna pull up a social media hit list and we can show them the yachts and then the clip that we found?
Yeah, give me just a moment.
So while he's pulling that up, guys, just wanted to say thank you so much for checking out our video. Definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and throw us a like if you're enjoying the video. So here is the article that prompted
Jeez.
this video. So that's the guy right there. He does look like a computer nerd.
Yeah.
So basically, he created Steam, like we mentioned, and then that's his yacht that he bought in the picture. And oh, okay. So it holds 22 guests and 33 crew. I was close, 55.
Mm, damn.
And like we mentioned, it has all those things and also a gym, a basketball court, and
Uh,
each PC on there is worth $20,000. That's
y-
quite the PC.
yeah. All I gotta say is see how he retired? He's drinking
A tiki
drink
drink.
tiki drink. That's what we've been trying to tell like most celebrities. Stay out of politics, stay out of all that. Just sip your Mai Tais and just relax.
Yeah. And this one even has a hospital on board. So, I mean, technically, if the world ended, he could just drive the thing out into the ocean
I
and
think
just be okay for a while.
yeah, I believe
Like on The Walking and Alive, remember?
yeah,
Uh,
that was the I think it was I think I know which one you're talking
they didn't
about.
have enough supplies on that boat,
Yeah, they
but
didn't
at
have
least
enough
they got out
supplies.
for a little bit. So, guys, let's jump back into the video. Why would a gaming mogul buy a yacht company? So, I guess he's a nerd for ocean and marine tech, so it's not just like a random purchase. He actually really enjoys this stuff. And he wanted to merge innovation and luxury craftsmanship. He's investing in marine exploration and tech through Inkfish. And billionaires increasingly treat yachts like mobile headquarters. So owning a yacht company and controlling supply plus design plus customization is right up his alley. Maybe he'll be kind of taking this lane too, along with the Steam thing. So the internet controversy, because there always is one.
Yeah, there's always a controversy. I mean, this guy looked like he was enjoying himself playing on the Steam Deck. That was a Steam Deck he was playing too.
Yeah. So tech billionaires shouldn't play ocean monopoly is one thought. Some fans think that Valve Games will slow down while he builds his boats. And others say he's the Tony Stark of gaming for mixing tech plus deep sea innovation. Steam users joke, bro used our $3 indie purchases to buy an entire shipyard.
I mean, it's what else would you do with all that money? I mean,
But think about it for him. I mean, obviously, he has to run the website, but it's pretty much pure profit.
yeah.
I mean,
No,
obviously, he has probably like IT people and tech people
mhm,
that run the website, but it's not like you're actually selling a product or anything. You're literally allowing people to upload a digital product
mhm.
and then you're allowing other people to download it through a paywall.
And I'm sure as you saw in that picture, he was playing on the Steam Deck. He was probably checking the store, make sure everything's working, and
Yeah.
also probably looking at the reviews. I would say from the image of just seeing a picture of him, I never saw him, heard him speak or anything, but he seems like maybe I'm giving him way too much credit here, probably, and most people would probably say like, "Yeah, you're giving this guy way too much credit." But he seems like a type of person that does care for the fans in a way.
Yeah. Well, he's not. I mean, I guess you're on that much of a yacht. You're all uppity, but he doesn't look uppity or anything.
Right.
He looks normal.
Mhm.
So, guys, Newell didn't just buy the yacht company for the yachts. He bought it to build platforms, the same thing he did with software. Steam changed gaming, so now maybe Oceanco might become his platform for high tech luxury, mixed with marine research and maybe even AI powered ships. This isn't a purchase, it's an empire expansion. And when you have that much money, you might as well do something with it.
I would say, the best thing I can see that what he would do, hear me out. You know how we have casino cruises and stuff like that. If he's smart, just in the United States, before thinking of going abroad, you would want to beta test this out. You would try to, with your company, try to buy out some ports, um, preferably on the Gulf Atlantic side for Florida, some in Texas in that area, the Pacific side, California, somewhere around there. Now, when you buy those ports, next thing you want to do is, it's almost like a video game bar in a way, but these would be like on the low end yacht versions where you can house enough people. I would say you would turn each one of those staterooms into an arcade room per, and you get to ship out for at least like a solid hour, hour and a half, I would say.
Yeah.
You just be granted you have to buy drinks and stuff like that. You're able to play games and everything on there. Something along the lines like that.
Like a
That could be
floating cruise, short-term cruise.
short-term cruise, yeah,
Yeah.
something along like that, and then for a long-term type, he can go into a long-term cruise, which would be, you would have to have multiple parties on there. So let's say, for example, if it's 22 rooms, then that means that means, you can only house maybe about 10 because the other 10 is for the help staff to be there to cook, clean, and do all that, and you can kinda it's kind of his way of giving back to the public again, in a way, and then just kind of a more decent price. I'm not gonna sit here and try to structure out a price thing. I outsource that shit, but I just give the idea that that's the best course of action, and I felt like, video game bars are on the horizon. They're going down now, and so why not do on the seaboard type thing, because then that's something that somebody else wouldn't mind doing with, like, their young kid that may be a gamer or anything like that. It gives the dad and the mom a chance to, bond and to go out there, on the sea.
Yeah. You guys should, definitely check out our poop cruise video, and we'll give him some tips and say, "Please stock up Nutri-Grain
Yeah.
bars or Nature Valley bars on your ship."
Well, just judging, he has, like, Hot Pockets or something on there.
Yeah.
Probably has Hot Pockets for sure.
That poop cruise video is on our main channel, guys, on Two Peas Out the Pod podcast if you
Yeah,
wanna check it out, but
for sure skis.
yeah, even I'm sure his, ship is probably better outfitted than that, but man, I would not wanna be adrift at sea trying to
Yeah.
get towed back in. That's crazy.
Again, that's, those business plans I gave him, those are it's a great idea, or if anybody that has money that happened to hear this show, that's a great business thing. Because I mean, what else? I mean, you can probably pay that ship off in no time.
Yeah. And that's just really it, guys. I mean, we can't really hate, right? He started from the bottom and now he's here at the top.
Oh, shit,
So,
somebody's a Drake fan?
no, I just think it's true. It's
No,
like
yeah. No,
a
no, he
come up
did.
story. It's not
No,
like he
it's
grew up with a silver spoon or anything. I mean, he worked
no.
for Windows, he got stocks from there, and then he used the money the right way, started his own businesses,
Mhm,
and now
mhm,
he's
mhm.
continuing on. Now he's a billionaire, so whatever. But that's the billionaire glow up we never saw coming, guys. The steam boss went from pushing Windows code to pushing literal ocean giants across the globe. So,
Facts.
if you definitely think this is a crazy story, go ahead and hit up our comment section. Let us know how you feel about that one. What other ideas do you think these billionaires are going to put their money to use in on future ventures?
I mean, it'd be great to give out, free stimulus checks. I mean, that'd be freaking
Free
awesome.
stimulus checks.
Yeah, they just call it
I
Stimpaks.
doubt any of them got rich by like my mom used to always say, rich people don't give rich giving it away.
That is so true.
So, guys, that's it for us on this one. Definitely check our main channel out if you have a few more minutes, and we will catch you on the next one.
Peace out.
Bye.